Hi, this is Adam Kilborn with Black Raven Films, and pretty excited today. I've got a new toy I wanted to share. So I have a new director's monitor here. It's a wireless director's monitor. It's been something I've been eyeing for a while, been looking to pick something up like this, and pretty excited to share it with you guys. So I'll run through kind of how I set this whole thing up and what I did to make it all work. But in a nutshell, it's pretty cool. All right, so why do you even want a director's monitor or something bigger than what's on the camera? Doesn't this thing work? Yes, the back of this 3-inch screen works perfectly well, and you can operate with it just fine. The challenge is that you miss some things sometimes. 3 inches is not very big to check focus, or you know, a lot of times the guy who's operating the camera is somebody else. You're the director sitting off to the side, and you take a glance at the image to make sure that it's properly set up, but it's not necessarily really thought out sometimes. And to be able to sit off to the side and just to take a look at the monitor away from the camera, you can pick up things and notice things that maybe your camera guy doesn't see, or just so that you'll be happy with it at the end. Lighting issues, focus issues are just some of the things that you'll pick up by having an extra set of eyes on that image. So this has been something I've been wanting for a while, and I'm pretty happy that we finally have it here. So I'll run through, it's a bunch of different parts that are all kind of hobbled together to make this thing work, but I think it's a pretty elegant system at the end. The transmitter, how do we get image from this camera to this monitor, is this Nyrius Aries Pro. The Nyrius Aries Pro has been out there for a while. It's a cheaper version of the Paralink system, or the Camden, sorry if I'm butchering the names, range system. It is about $400, I think right now is retail. It's been as cheap as $275 over the last year. I picked this up for $275. But that's half, if not a third, of the cost of the other ones. And so when I saw that, and I saw some other people that had tried it out, I was like, well, let me try it out. If I hate it, I'll send it back. So I ordered it. It's been wonderful. To the image that I'm looking at, this is a small HD AC7. They had a sale over the holidays, and I picked one of these bad boys up. Very, very happy about that. The cage here is a PNC cage. It needed a little work to actually get this thing to fit. This center post, which is what I've connected the monitor to, I had to actually drill out the threads to make that work, as well as the post, or the mounting hole for this. I had to drill that out as well. But those are small little adjustments. I mean, quick zip with the drill and you're done. The thing works great, as you can see. So right now it's picking up what's over here. It powers on. There's lots of guys that have done reviews on this actual unit and everything like that, so I don't need to run through that, but it works really, really nice. Where I think is some cool things that I was able to do here that I haven't seen other guys do, or maybe they have, I just haven't seen it, is power management for this guy. This Nyrius Aries requires power to run it off of, and I hate wires sticking all over the place. This big guy over here, I'm kind of annoyed with. I wish it were shorter. There's a reason for that, but I love small little cables that are coming in. I've seen some of the guys, they wrap these wires all over the place, and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. This AC7, the monitor itself, kicks out 5 volts of power right there, which is powering this thing. Both of the transmitter as well as the receiver requires power. And so the reason I picked this monitor is because this actually kicks out 5 volts of power, which powers this, which means I don't have to have an extra set of batteries on this guy weighing me down or complicating the situation. To power this, we just use one of these jockey batteries. They're like cell phone batteries. This guy right here is the 6,000 milliamp one, so it runs for a couple hours. Have 2 of these on set and you're ready to rock and roll. And all I'm doing is attaching that with some Velcro there. So pretty nice little deal. Something else of note here, this cord was originally like this long here, and it's just losing. My camera's turned itself off because I'm not using it. It was originally that long, and what I did was snipped it, stripped back some of the wire, and then reconnected it with the 2 parts there. Just wrapped the wires in a little bit of electrical tape and off and running. And instead of having, you know, 3 feet of cord wrapped all over the place, I have a nice 4-inch little cord that works beautifully. The back of this guy, similar situation. HDMI cables are becoming more and more flexible and manageable. I'm not even sure that the technology that allows them to do this, but this thing rotates 360 degrees all over the place. This is from Monoprice, one of their small little flexible HDMI cables. Works great to transmit the image there. So cool stuff all around. Very happy with the design of all this stuff and how it all fits together. Additional notes here, Small HD has this port protector. Pretty excited about this. I think that's amazing. Now, I think when I do that, it actually loses the image. Yeah, it pulls it out of the socket there. But that being said, it should find it here pretty quick. Did it find it there? Yeah, found it there pretty quick. So I don't suggest you hang your things from a cable, but it's neat to know that you can do that, and that actually supports the weight, and it's not going to tear your cable out or anything like that. So that's why this thing has to be so freaking long, because this is the only cable that I found, this Small HD HDMI cable, that actually works with their port protector. All the other HDMI cables that are on the market that I've seen, the ends are too small. It doesn't fit with it, and so it doesn't actually work. The mounting system for this, just a cheesy plate I got off of Amazon, a little ball mount there. But I think this is, you know, if you're running around with this thing, it's still run and gun, very easy to utilize, and gets you away from any of these wires for your director to sit and hang out and watch whatever the heck they want. So, anyways, I'm excited. Other things of note here, this case here, this Nanuk, this is a 925 case, fits this perfectly. I mean, this just fits exactly right in there. I mean, it just slides right in there. It's perfectly fit. The whole thing, it's like it was made for it or something. That's great. Trying to think if there's anything else. I can't think of anything else. So as you can tell, I'm just happy about the whole thing. Kind of excited about playing with it and getting out in the field and using it some more. So that's what I got. Anyways, have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.